Hey guys, this is Lorenzo from Board Riders Review, and today I have a board shaped by a guy named Carrozza. He goes under the label Carrozza, and him and his partner Bob Davis managed to get this board down to me. They're out of Huntington Beach, Southern California. They started shaping in Hawaii, or Chris had some experience in Hawaii shaping, and Chris is a young guy, so you know, I say his surfing's probably pretty progressive, so I think his shapes are pretty progressive also. And this particular fish is called the magic fish. Relatively flat profile to it. That gives you speed, but it's still kept a lot of foam in it, so that makes it real fun to ride. Super easy to catch waves on, and yet it still goes fast. I've ridden a lot of fish, or fishes, and he's calling this one the magic fish, and I've ridden a lot of things that had magic on it, but this one I think took it the next step. The guy's a good surfer. He figured out what works and what doesn't work, and what works with speed and what works with maneuverability, because the level of surfing now is just it's pretty high. So when you get a fish that works and it can go top to bottom relatively good, it's a lot different than the fish of yesterday or yesteryear. So I rode this in really small conditions, 1 to 2 foot. I rode it in about 2 to 3, 4 foot conditions also, and it worked really well. The first thing I noticed right off the bat, it just picked up speed instantly. This thing, it just took off right away. So I was pretty impressed with it. One thing he does, he puts a little mild V through here. It's like a double concave with a V, and that kind of gives you a little bit more control over turning the board, because you can push on the front foot and make it turn a lot quicker. It's almost like cheating, because you can really manage a board this wide. This one's 22 or 21 inches wide, 2.5 thick, and this is a 5/8. And I was able to fit this in little tiny spaces. Even on a tiny wave, I was able to fit in the pocket and still drop down and come back up. I was able to draw some really nice arcing turns on this. So Chris, you guys did a great job. Bob Davis, thanks for letting me borrow this board. And you know, for more information, go to their website, and you can probably look it up at Carrozza Surfboards.com or Carrozza.com. But go check him out. If you can demo one of his boards, do that, and we'll see you out in the water.